Wagwan everybody, today we're in Hellshire and there's nothing like coming to Hellshire for some fried lobster. And why is that important? Because it's the start of lobster season in Jamaica. Lobster season been out and on the 1st of July, start of lobster season. So we're here to try out some of them fried lobster and some of them garlic lobster. What Hellshire is known for. Don't know if it's the oil that makes it so good or something else in the seasoning, or it's just the freshness because we're right on the sea. But there are a whole heap of restaurants around here, all different restaurants which are known throughout Jamaica. You have Auntie, you have Screechies. We'll be checking out those two today and seeing how them do the fried lobster, how them do them fish, and of course some of that lovely festival to go with it. We're heading around the back to Screechies. This is where you have to go through. If you know, you know. And then we're heading. And then walk around now. And then the kitchen opens up here. So this is the lobster that they have here. And basically they just open them out and put the seasoning inside them. A mixture of their seasoning blends, and then it's going to go right into that bath. Those lobsters gone into that pot, and you can tell that oil is extra hot. The smell start coming up as well. Once it gets down into that and fries down and cooked down, not a long frying process, not a long cooking process on it, and then it's smothered with eacovitch sauce after that. There's nothing like a Helshire fried lobster. And I can tell you, I can't wait for this to start a lobster season. It's been a while since we've been out here. I don't think I've been here since Mark. So look at that. Wow. That's the fish right here that we're frying out right there. Look at that. Drain him off, and once it drain off, it's gone over. Yeah, chef.
Yeah, man.
And just place them down in there now. I remember Mark described this as a jacuzzi tub of just greatness, and that's exactly what it is. It's just a big pot of oil that they're putting them back into to bathe with all that flavor, seasoning that they have rubbed in there. That festival, I don't know what them do with the mix. I think they want to do one batter, but it's almost like so soft, so tender, almost like a donut. Food of epic proportions going on around here. I mean, in one side you have the fish, in the other side you have the lobster, and it's just a huge pot with oil that's in there. The smell that's coming out of the kitchen. I mean, there's lobster, there's fish, there's the festival that's going on down here, and it's just a good vibes. The pot behind me is on fire. It's just a whole heap of things are going on, and it's the start of lobster season. And just put that bummy right in that pot with the steamed fish. Add a little extra water in there now and make it go and cook down. Look at that. What a beautiful sight, man. Look how beautiful that looks. The kitchen is hot. The kitchen has a whole heap of things going on in there. As I said, there's the lobster to one side, there's the fish to the other side, and there's steamed fish as well. So we're here for the fried lobster. I mean, it's lobster season, but we're having some fish as well. I hear the eacovitch sauce. Well, I don't hear. I know the eacovitch sauce here is boss. They have it, and they have the pepper with it, and they have the onions and things cut up. So we're just waiting now. We saw that process when it goes into that pot. I don't know if it's something in the oil that makes it so special, the seasoning, or what it is, but we're going to try Screechies fried lobster to start lobster season, and then we're going to head over to Auntie's and try some of hers as well. It's a parrot, bro, it's a parrot. So it's quite simple. You drive down, you go up to the counter, you order what you want. They have fresh fish, they have lobster, they have all sorts of things down here at Screechies. What's popular down here is the fried lobster, and their eacovitch sauce is really, really good. So we're waiting on the food now. As soon as that lobster come out, we're going to dive in. It's going to be my first lobster for lobster season. I'm happy to be able to have it down here at Hellshire. So before we dive into this, I mean, it's the start of lobster season. There's nothing better than that. But this festival that they have down here at Screechies, I can tell you that it's something crazy, it's something magnificent. It's so soft and tender. It's almost like a donut, the how tender and soft it is. When you break it apart, it just is so soft. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a Krispy Kreme donut that I used to get. And I can't find anymore, but it reminds me of a Krispy Kreme donut. That dough is just ready to soak up all of that flavor from that eacovitch sauce, and it's savory, sweet, with a little heat. Man, that's something special. I mean, I travel here just for this dough, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for this bad boy, this right here. So, and the money is what we're looking for. This is the fried lobster from Screechies. Eacovitch sauce smothered on top, scotch bonnet pepper, onions, and pimento in there as well. So I've been waiting for a while for lobster season to start so I can come and try this. Look at that. That's scotch bonnet pepper, that's onions, that's all of that goodness with that vinegar and some pimentos in there to make sure so that lobster is soaked in. We're going to try dig out that just a twist, and you see how well cooked it is. Everything just comes out with one twist of the fork, and you have all that lobster meat. I will make sure it dip up in some of that eacovitch sauce. But we have to pack it up. We can't just have it like that. So you know, this is a dirty thing where you have to get your hands dirty. Want a little bit of scotch bonnet pepper, a little bit of the carrots, and pile up and make a nice rose. Look at that. So this is going to be my first bite for lobster season into this eacovitch lobster, fried here at Screechies, and then eacovitch sauce smothered on top, onions, scotch bonnet pepper, little bit of carrot, and you know we have to have the vinegar on it. So let's see how the first bite of lobster season in Jamaica. Oh my God. Virgin. Daddy come home. Daddy come home. Lobster is back. Yo, the lobster is fried beautiful. It's not tough. It's nicely seasoned. That sauce on it though, with the scotch bonnet and everything, just gives it a perfect blend. To me, there's nothing like adding that sauce with that flavor onto the lobster. Not over seasoned, not a lot of seasoning. You're basically tasting the sea. It's right there, cooked right there, and then come and plate it here. The taste of the lobster is absolutely stupendous. A lot of people wonder what makes Hellshire lobster so good. A lot of people used to say it's the oil. You see that was brand new oil that they just cooked it in, and I can tell you it has the same great taste that we had when Mark was here and Ras Kitchen was here with us. And Joel was here, and we were eating that feast of our food right here on this table. I mean, lobster is back, and it's better than ever. You can see the seasoning on it. So all of that is that seasoning that's been cooked down and fried onto it, almost big. You always hear me talk about the chips that carry all that flavor. These are the burnt parts that basically is a flavor bomb, because it might be a mixture of the seasoning, whatever seasoning they use. When that seasoning touches that fire, touches that oil, it comes out and that part crisps up, and it just packs intense flavor into the lobster and into the meat itself. So looking forward to that. And look at that. It's like a lobster flagship sailing. After that, back to this. I don't want to call this a festival, it's a festive donut. That's what this is. Wow. Yeah, man. Can't full my belly here. One more stop to make. There's another famous spot on Hellshire Beach that we're going to check out, and that's Aunt May's. Aunt May's has been around here from as long as I can remember, before I even reached my knee. And Screechies is one that we have to stop at any time I come down here. Big them up. Everybody that working there is always so hospitable, always good service, and always good vibes. So big up the staff at Screechies, and when come now, we head over to Aunt May's. Let's say just a roll through with that, Bridgie. How you carry that, bro?
I'm cooking now.
You are gonna cook that now?
Yeah.
Mad. How you cook him?
What is?
How you cook him?
I have a curry.
Curry up?
Yeah.
Alright. So there's always something going on down here. Just a man a run past with a lobster a while ago and carry almost and knock me down. See that you think I joke. Man just run across with a lobster, say him running to go curry it. And next man I walk up now with a next lobster. It's just a vibe down here at Helshire. Yeah, do with this a lobster, my boss.
I get it selling here, no, say I get it lobster.
I want me think.
Get it garlic and butter sauce with somebody deep fry.
Me think I cook you, I go cook it.
Yeah, man, I mean do it.
Any
man.
style like that?
Any style. Coconut curry, garlic and butter sauce with the deep fry, any style.
Anything.
Grill, any style. Alright, there's some of the tortoise ones.
Tortoise. Oh, the same man just run class to the tortoise. Can't let the link out. Yeah, man, heart of love as always, you know. Right thing we are doing. Bless up. You don't know. Respect, brother. Undoubtedly, one of the most popular places on Hellshire Beach is Aunt May's. People come from all over the world, not just the island, to come and sample her food. It's cooked on a wood fire, so that's totally different flavor profile than what you would get on a gas fire or a gas stove. This is some place that's iconic on the beach here. It's a place that people, as I said, come wide and far to come and try the lobster, the fish, all sorts of different things that she have going on in the kitchen. There's a whole heap of variety in the cooler. There are different species of fish. There are different sizes lobster, and then around the back is just a seating area right on the water where you can look at the beach in Helshire, or you can see many different things going on. You have different vendors coming up. Sometimes you catch a oyster man, you all have pepper shrimp man, all sorts of things going on. But once you get inside there, the smell hits you from outside the kitchen. Sorry, the smell hits you from outside. Thank you. The smell hits you from outside and it just calls you right into the kitchen, and that wood fire, as I said, it's a total different flavor. Once that goes into the oil, maybe that is how the oil now comes into play, where they say the oil at Hellshire Beach is what gives the fish and the lobster that great flavor and that great taste. So let's go inside and see what I want. Look at that.
I tell you.
Look at that.
No joke.
You have different variety. I see lane snapper, I see regular snapper, red snapper, yellow tail, parrot, everything. You have goldfish in there?
Yeah,
I lie you say if you have a goldfish in there. I'm gonna take one of that fry right now. A two cooler. A two cooler. You can't stop. You can look at that. See, watch her. I mean, say goat. Yeah. See goat there. Everything. Yeah, man. And as always, that's good. That's it right there. Look on the eye them. Look how fresh. Look how fresh. That's it. That's it. Yeah, man.
I'll go to fish one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. I mean, mad.
Man. You want a bigger one?
You can swap out to a little one for a bigger one. Fresh out of this, you can tell. Look at the eyes, look at everything. Fresh, ready from right there so to right there so to right in there so. From out there. Alright. Mrs. Name Lobster, my name Helshire. 2 each.
2 each.
Yeah. So right in the kitchen, as I tell you, is a wood fire that they use, and then they have the freshest fish that I've seen Look at that, just bathing in a pot that look well seasoned. Look how seasoned that pot looks. And underneath is a flame. And look at those lobsters right there, wow. Those are my lobster?
Yeah.
And my lobster them now? Alright, ready for me?
Garlic butter.
Yeah, garlic butter. That if you touch, right?
Yeah.
What you recommend, the garlic butter?
Yeah.
Run it then. Yeah man, I'd love that. Little pepper, half a dip on it. Maybe not a little, maybe a lot of pepper. So here in the kitchen at Aunt May's, I can tell you, it's just an iconic restaurant, and one of my favorite things about it is the actual wood fire that they used to cook on. You can see it there, it's just frying right on, and the flavor is smoking up. Inside the kitchen is not a lot of smoke. I hope that smoke goes into the oil, into the pot though, make sure that flavor really hit it. But it's just smelling and it's a flavor bomb. The fried fish going on, the lobster over here, and then now we're going to have that with some, not bami, but we're going to have it with some festival as well. So we're going garlic lobster right now. So hopefully the garlic lobster, them say we can put on a little scotch bonnet pepper. Not a little, you know, we want a little extra than a little scotch bonnet pepper onto that. Are the whole tub that?
Small one.
Are the small one this?
A small vessel.
The smell of that though, you can smell the scotch bonnet pepper, the onions definitely rising.
Natural vinegar.
Natural vinegar, you know. Just plopping some of that festival into that bath and making it fry up till it get golden brown and crispy on the outside and that half smooth sweet inside to go with, oh, and bamiya as well. So basically I'm taking it up, draining off the oil off of it and making sure that most of the oil comes off and then putting it down so it sits again, the oil drains off, and then after that it's just sweet, sweet, fresh fried fish to try. Give that bami a nice turn, flip over the festival. It's constant work. And it's constant heat over this wood fire. I'm right next to the fire. I can tell you the heat coming off of it is special. I'm loading back one right here, putting more fire onto it. Add a little oil to spice it up. And boom, right back onto it. Let that oil get back up to temperature and start dealing with the lobster now.